Welcome to video R-50, Ratios, Wills, and Estates. I'll work out this problem and then give you a similar problem to work on for yourself. All right, problem 50A. Mr. Olson's entire estate is shared by his widow, son, daughter, and butler. The children get half of the estate, shared in a 4-to-3 ratio, with the daughter getting more. The widow gets twice as much as the son. The butler ended up with $500. How much is the entire estate worth? So what I'm going to do is let X represent the value of the entire estate. So let's put that at top. So again, the entire worth is X. And then pretty much there's a split going on. The children get half of it, which means the butler and the widow get the other half. I'll go widow plus butler. All right, so there's my basic split. And then within this splits, I'm going to have more splits. I'm going to have a son and a daughter, and a widow and a butler. All right, so I'll branch out to the son. I'll branch out to the daughter. The ratio with the son and the daughter was 4-to-3, with the daughter getting more. Let's take a look at that. 4-to-3, the total parts is 7. So what that means is the daughter is getting 4/7, and the son is getting 3/7. So the son is getting 3/7 of the children portion, which was 1/2 X. The daughter is getting 4/7 of the children portion, which was 1/2 X. Okay, I can compute the sons if we want. That's going to be 3/14 X. I'll be using that later because the widow is related to the son. All right, so now I'll work on this side. I'll branch out. I'll have the widow, and I'll have the butler. And it said the widow is getting twice as much as the son. So if the son is getting 3/14 X, the widow is getting twice 3/14 X. I'll write it as 2/1. That's going to end up being 3/7 X. So the widow is getting 3/7 X. Well, I know that the widow plus the butler sum 1/2 X, so the butler must be that 1/2 X minus 3/7 X. So the butler is 1/2 X minus 3/7 X. I'll just do this by hand, that might be quicker. So common denominator 14, 7/14 X minus 6/14 X. That's going to be 1/14 X. So the butler gets 1/14 the entire estate. Oh, by the way, the butler got $500. So I know that 1/14 X equals $500. I don't care about 1/14 X. I care about X. Simply multiply each side by 14. 14/1, if you will. If I do that, X equals, what did I get? $7,000. So the answer to problem 50A is $7,000 is the value of the entire estate. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just change a few values and see if you could work on a problem. If you want to pause the video after I write down the problem and work it out on your own, that would be helpful. All right, so for your problem, part B, we'll say they shared in a 7-to-2 ratio. the daughter's still getting more. The widow, we'll say, gets 4 times as much as the son. And the butler, let's increase his value to $1 million. So here is the new problem. Work it out and find out how much the entire estate is worth. I'll write down the answer momentarily. For problem 50B, the answer is $18 million. And there you have it, how to work out ratios, wills, and estates.